Hello, everyone. We're just kind of getting going. I have a new floor mat. Yay! It is much better than the old floor mat. Yay!
Actually, it's just like the old floor mat, just not worn out yet. Give it time.
Well, they are kind of ablative. Hello, Foxfire.
A blade of carpet armor.
Yes. Yeah, that one side quest last night really wrecked me. I'm still kind of wrecked from it, but we're pushing onward.
Don't do it for yourself, do it for Papa Limo.
Shall we?
Maybe?
That is all the questing. Oh, there's one thing we do need to do. Or did it? Because I should be 89 now, and... Okay, that might not open up because we don't have the zone open for it. Okay, let's go. Coming?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, you got me staring at the map and everything.
Oh. By the way, your obs is off.
You should say this earlier.
It's kind of hard for me to see it if it's on the intro stream for all. The pre-show. Yeah, we'll call it a pre-show.
Opening credits.
Something like that. Seriously thinking about doing new splash art with updated times on when we stream.
That might be good.
Do like this triptych, one for the buns, one for Heaven on High, and one for MSQ, which will effectively be catch as catch can.
Quest is quest can.
Yes, well, we're getting there.
Yes.
Sky keeps begging me to run the first normal raid with her, and I'm like, we haven't even finished MSQ yet. But yeah, that was a lot of story last night. I don't know if I'm ready for today after the side quest last night. I'm sorry. Oh, we should have talked to the Choco Keep. Oh well.
And the music has changed.
Yeah. We will go talk to the nearest Choco Keep. I was thinking, oh, we should talk to the Choco Keep at the top of the left down to Labyrinthos. Walk right by her. Derp.
Yeah, well.
Hello, Mr. Troll. So, what'd you end up playing this morning?
Me and Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's been the usual at the moment, which is Starfleet battles. We are now at the top of turn 13 in the first battle of a campaign.
And we want to go to Apora.
Aporia, okay. It's a modified version of one of the standard basic campaigns, which is called the Admirals Game, which is kind of... Starfleet Battles in many ways is a game about coming up with a plan and then executing on the plan. And the Admirals Game is kind of a writ large version of that because, you know, you have the ships you have available and you have to decide how to divvy them up between the various places you're fighting over in the current round. And Mark, as the defender, is currently fighting with one hand tied behind his back, literally.
Oh dear.
The defender's disadvantage is on the first round, half of his fleet is unavailable.
Ew.
Yeah, well, on every round after this, any ship of mine as the attacker that disengages is not available at all the following round.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it will even out in time. In fact, I was kind of starting to do an outline.
How did we just fly through a force shield?
Armor penetrating chocobos.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So anyway, we've been in the first battle, and I've finally drove off one of his ships this morning so I can get around to the actual point, which is killing the base there, and we're going to find out how dangerous it is or isn't.
I think we need to talk to Master Louisois here. Master Livia. I get all the French names stuck and mulled up in my head. I told you that the side quest last night broke me, right?
Ether penetrating chocobo, very good. Rylea, Thayrin, I've already shown the others inside. You'll want to speak with Clarilane. She has the key to the lift and can send you down after me.
Oh boy. And away we go. Marvane?
Ah.
Adventurers such as yourself must lead very exciting lives, traveling the world,
Yes.
helping those in need. Perhaps a career change is in order.
You might find you prefer boring.
Yeah.
Just step inside the lift here.
You're with Master Fortunat, yes? Just step inside the lift here.
You're indeed down at the Evermore Central Circuit.
Fortunat?
From here, we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos and its most closely guarded secret, Thaumazeem. It marks the beginning and end of our efforts. Whence we delve to seek audience with the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. What if I don't please? Ooh, that was a glare.
And there's our mapping the realm Labyrinthos.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the teeny tiny toy boat.
I barely got to see it before they started sitting on me.
Sorry.
My.
Here's hope it works.
Good. I bid you welcome to Thaumazeem. Direct your attention towards its center and behold the arc over which we have long labored. as you can see, 'twas designed as a medium-sized craft. That's medium?
Okay, it's medium compared to something, say, like the Agrius, which is currently sitting in the middle of Silvertear Lake.
It was designed as a medium-sized craft, better to reduce fuel consumption. Miniaturizing magics have been applied to its interior to ensure that the thrust-to-weight ratio does not place too great a limitation on its freight capacity.
Bigger on the inside.
The Aether Burner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I've received word that Kukul and several of your allies are working on it with an intense fervor. They are sure to see it done. 'Twas by their expertise that many a prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will not afford us much time for speaking with Heidelin ere they finish. Point taken. Let us move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our device, to treat with her is not a simple feat. Oh dear. Action, what are you doing?
I don't know. Just a second, I want to check my sound settings. Okay, they are on max.
Shall we start in the back of the crowd?
Yeah. Estinian?
You feel it too, don't you? The ship is impressive, but it pales in comparison to the vast primordial power beneath our feet. Twould seem enchantments most advanced have been woven into the ship's very bones. Wilson and Blueda were doubtless called upon for their expertise in teleportation magics. It was the Allagans who first combined the mechanical and ethereal sciences into a revolutionary discipline. Given that this ship is nothing short of a technological marvel in that precise vein, Allagan salvage would suit it well. I doubt this is what Ehrenfeld meant when he said that there remains much we do not know, but I still can't believe everything that was hidden underneath the city this entire time.
If meeting Heidelin provides difficult for even the Forum, then perhaps Oh, 'tis unformed idea at this phase, I'm afraid. I will duly inform you if anything comes of it. We must learn of Heidelin's greater plan. We can only hope that she also knows the current location of Metion. And we can do neither if we do not focus on what trial awaits us within. I can well imagine the zeal which they've worked on the Aether Burner, and all I can say is I'm glad we have something to do other than to get in their way. Once it's ready, we'll see to it that the ship's put to good use.
Think how many generations labored for this end, and that we might aim higher still. We must spare no preparation. That means speaking with Heidelin, no matter the cost. Also, Foxfire, another corollary for that is any sufficiently advanced magic is indistinguishable from technology.
No, at this point, I'm sorry, Alpha No. I think I am less worried about talking with Heidelin and more worried about saving Heidelin.
That too.
She suffered enough.
I have done what I can to impress upon you the gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared?
I am now.
Actually, I do have a small problem.
Let me guess. Inventory?
Yeah, I don't have enough for a dungeon.
Do you have any philosopher sandwiches?
I was thinking of just punching on those.
Okay, you give me your coconut chowder, so we're good there.
I suppose you'd like any lentil curry?
Yeah, I can suck some lentil curry. Suck on some lentils.
No, that's not what I wanted.
A 4-stack.
Yes.
Anything else?
Hold on a moment. What are you doing in my inventory?
I don't know. What are you doing in her inventory? Nom nom?
Well, that gets me up to 5. That might survive a dungeon.
Okay.
Maybe.
Fortune all?
Her children, one and all. Fortunal is ready to lead you to Heidelin at last. We make for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. And while there's a certain truth there, Foxfire, I first ran into that corollary in a story, I think in Isaac Asimov's,
Actually, before that...
back in the late 80s.
Hello, Didissa. What are you doing here? I'm performing final checks of the parts for the Ark we're constructing. Even the smallest error can lead to huge catastrophe, so we cannot be too careful. So I think there were people down at the center we can talk to. Like this fellow here, Colbert. Or Cuthbert.
Cuthbert. Do you recognize this cylindrical structure? It's a tank we use to store aether. Storage system made possible through technology developed by yours truly.
Well, ain't he proud?
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
I ask that you divide the inspection duties amongst yourselves. I shall begin over there,
And I shall
and
start...
I shall start there. Yes. Then I'll inspect this section, Rabbit.
Ah.
Progos.
Evelyn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I know you. Your reputation and the rumor mill precedes you. At any rate, how may I help you?
What do you do here?
I am a researcher, and have long since been involved in the Ark's construction. I confess, I'm conflicted about the culmination of our efforts. While I am proud of what we have accomplished, it also means that the final days are close at hand.
Yeah. What kind of place is this?
This facility in which you now stand could be considered the very heart of Labyrinthos. Its construction of Ethereal Observation Facility and Antioscope allowing us direct contact with Heidelin, granting us eyes to see the truth. It is that event which inspired us to use the name Thalmason. While plans for the Ark were set in motion, a dockyard was erected here at the facilities to facilitate its development. As such, of course, was kept secret, privy only to those with direct knowledge of the project. And you have big words that's hard for me to read. Thanks.
Anytime. I do kind of wonder, how do they get it out of this chamber?
I don't know, the roof looks like it can open up.
Maybe. Though that still puts you under the dome of, what's it?
Ask crazy questions.
By the icons there, that thing can't go into anywhere.
This machine is used to compress Aether and represents a vital portion of the Ark.
Okay.
Oh, you're a PC. Never mind. There it is. I'm trying to answer a question while running, so I'm kind of like wandering around.
Museum replicas limited?
Just a second.
I'm talking about what you're talking
Yes.
what you're answering.
Okay, everyone. Sorry about that. Had to answer glam stuff. Right on, Jay?
As a means of communing with the heart of the star, 'tis disappointingly mechanical in design.
Estinian.
I doubt there's anything worth worrying over. Not for Heidelin's champion, at any rate.
Just a second. Oh god, I can never get the spelling of that place right.
Which place?
Azathlaw.
Oh, AZ. Yeah,
I
AZ?
looked it up under the eighth
Okay.
currents.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. That's a hard one to remember.
Graha?
Am I the only one feeling terribly nervous? Surely not.
Sacred.
They must employ a full cohort of engineers just to maintain the lists.
Stola. Aether here is more brilliant than I have ever seen.
And from her, that's saying a lot. This doesn't strike me as particularly dangerous, unless one is afraid of lists.
Alphino, do you remember how many Pirogos and Mammoths we had to go through in the anti-tower that were its defenders? Yeah, same thing here.
Sorry, he wasn't in on that one. There's no trust for that one.
Hello, Ati, welcome.
Hey.
Well, yeah, that's because Matoya ended up grabbing him to make replacements for all the Mammoths and Pirogos we tore through.
Oh dear.
With the ship in the way, I didn't even notice it was here.
Does get kind of overwhelmed.
Trial's too far away. I should hope that Master Fortuna has more to share ere sending anyone stumbling into the Ethereal Sea. I think that's our hint to talk to Master Fortuna.
Maybe. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the Ethereal Sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more here in Thalmazine. No sooner did the Forum decide to withdraw from Eorzea than we began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the Ethereal Sea than ever before, in search of Heidelin's ever fainter echoes. The Ataioscope.
And you communicate with her through this device?
For a time, yes, but since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Ataioscope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety, not so deep in the Ethereal Sea. We understand. But if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Ataioscope's ocular lens, by which we may peer into the Ethereal Sea without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of aether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early, or too late.
Please, allow me. I have thought upon this much, and In truth, I do not believe I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard. No matter how much she may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner that Master Fortunat has laid out, however, I still may be of use. Will you trust me to do so?
Always.
I can think none I trust more. Compared to all the effort you've put into keeping us alive with our souls on the first, preventing us from dissolving into aether in a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all.
And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow.
Oh, he should know. You flatter me, but rest assured, I will be keeping a close eye on you all.
There is one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the Ethereal Sea as the Underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular.
Yeah, that would be about right.
In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you, for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more.
Oh boy!
Yeah. At least it doesn't sound like we're gonna get the bins coming back up the way you do with the Abyss.
I think Shion wants to come along on this little escapade.
Nah.
I want to watch
And
that.
I'm ready.
Give us a minute. We want to go through all the small talks.
No.
Mhm.
I'll knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. I just want to be there watching this through.
LSA?
Oh, sorry. I started with Fortunat.
Yeah, I realized that right as I was selecting her.
Okay, Alisei? Maybe our enemies are down there, but if we've beaten them once, we can beat them again. I'm more
That
concerned
is
about
a very LSA response.
I'm more concerned about our meeting with Heidelin. We might find out the truth, but what if... No, I'd rather not think about it. Let's move on.
And let's get Fortunat real quick.
And Kryl's also here, so...
Right. Hidden behind you. Once you're below, you should proceed through the Etioscope to the Central Observatory. That is where the objective lens is located. We can manipulate it to direct an ethereal current deeper into the sea. Though I shall assist you in every way possible, this is your journey to make. When you're ready, I bid you step forth. Kryl?
I hope to guide you via Link Pro while you're inside, but given the density of the Aether, I'm not sure how long the connection will hold. If you can't hear me, however, be assured I am watching over you. Thank you, Kryl.
We have always tried to do the right thing, but we've not always been kind, nor merciful. I should not be surprised if some of you harbored resentment for us as they passed on. We must face these truths and meet them as they come.
And I fear this is what Vana has been dealing with for thousands and thousands of years.
Among other problems.
I now understand why these facilities are so heavily guarded. If it fell into the wrong hands, the wisdom of Hydaelyn can be dangerous. 'Tis true. However, the danger is not compared to what would result should the common folk en masse venture into the Ethereal Sea unprepared, which they most certainly would if they thought it would allow them to speak with the dead. Once that secret got out, no rational argument could dissuade people from wanting to see their loved ones, no matter how inferior the meeting.
Yeah.
Carry on, Jay?
No. Okay. Come on. If Hydaelyn be unwilling or unable to divulge Metian's location, I shall see our comrades delivered to the moon, one and all. I pray, however, that this eventuality doth not come to pass. While even a sliver of hope remaineth, we must needs fight on.
Graha?
I cannot help but think of those who are transformed into beasts. Their aether dissolved into nothingness, their souls forever lost. Yet I dare say Fandaniel still wanders the Ethereal Sea, as do ancients who gave rise to Zodiark, setting in motion so many cataclysmic events. If there is a justice or a morality at work that governs our fates, I do not know it, nor do I think any man ever will.
Thancred? This is Thancred?
If some part of them remains in the Ethereal Sea, do you think... Forgive me. That's not why we're here, and no matter what happens, she'll always be with us. With Thayrin, most of all. She'd tell us to live for the here and now, to do what must be done, and we will.
That's right.
I've seen more than enough death in my time. Friends, enemies, far too many to count. Once, revenge was all I lived for. All that hate, all that anger, what good did it do? None, that's what. Way I see it, there's no point living for the past. It's the present that needs protecting.
Dang it, Astinian! So, you two ready to do this?
Yep. And I will recommend at some point go through it with the trusts.
Oh, trust me, I will.
Trust you to trust it?
I'm looking at my leveling for my characters. Yeah, I'm going to go through the trust a lot.
Make sure you do it with different people.
Oh, of course.
Always.
Mix it up.
Yeah, because they will make comments.
Always. That's one of the best things about the trust.
Are we ready?
Yep.
By the way, I'm a little
Do I have to
rusty
be?
on Sage, so please forgive me.
No problem. It's not like I'm gonna grab the
Highest
entire
score.
dungeon.
Thank you. Okay. Going down.
How fine are you, Tay, with an opening burst?
Hmm?
How fine are you with an opening burst?
Decent.
Okay.
Wow, they really built this out, didn't they?
Yeah.
All seems in
Hey.
order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me.
So far,
We
so
can,
clear.
Kryle.
Those things are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
I saw this thing come dropping down and was going, oh, new enemy.
No, that was a Ifrit. That was Ruby Ifrit, to be exact.
Sorry.
Hey, you're fine.
Don't worry, it's just a tiny panic attack.
We don't.
FF is so much like fighting in the middle of a fireworks factory.
I have a sinking feeling about this.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, you can stand in that Titan, not me. Shadow.
Oh dear.
Hi, Ilberd.
Are you sure you want to actually say hello to Ilberd?
Yes. Then I can also say goodbye.
Yeah, I don't know if we want them to get those off.
No, you don't. But we get a little bit of help.
Scion's memory.
Noticed what that staff looked like.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was Tsutsumati.
that is Luswa's.
And who had it last.
Yeah.
They will make a comment on that when you're running the trust.
I had a feeling there'd be a clear reference to him.
A little rusty on this fight, so... Well, not so much rusty as I haven't done it enough.
Shoot her, don't die?
Okay. It does require some dodging on the group's part.
Aww.
I don't remember if you want to be away from the arms that are glowing.
I didn't see the glow even.
It's very faint.
Yeah, I am not seeing the glow.
Huh, weird. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it.
More likely is the way I'm looking at it.
Now watch out, those will come back, so watch where he puts the ones.
She. This is the soul of Livia.
Yep. I don't remember the name offhand.
ARR.
ARR, Gaius's would-be
Oh.
stalker girl.
Right. Yeah, definitely didn't recognize her without the ego armor and Senpai Notice Me complex.
Yes.
It's on whichever arms are raised. And which is not really hard to tell.
That's easier.
Well, there's a double tell, so.
Come be my friend.
Okay, that I see.
I'm probably healing so inefficiently at the moment. But we're not dead, so I'll take it as a freaking win.
Doesn't matter how efficient it is, as long as it's effective. No one died, it was effective healing.
Flow of ether. It will guide you.
Eh.
The ether is too dense. Oh, I'm losing you.
Oh dear. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is a change of venue. Thinking dissension and desire.
Ooh, another golden glow. I wonder who that could be.
That's Moonbreeder's axe.
Yep.
So all the golden glows are effectively quote-unquote friendlies.
People from our past. Sword and shield with a certain emblem on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still can't believe they actually made a necklace out of that. The necklace where the chain actually goes through the hole. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where the previous scene shows how we've made a lot of friends, this one kind of shows those that we have lost.
And they've actually referenced most of them recently,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're fresh in your
especially
mind.
if you've been doing the side quests.
Yep.
Sage really makes you work at it.
Like Bart doesn't.
You have no idea how much I'm tabbing between mobs and Tay at the moment.
I can guess.
Now, I wonder what asshole we could be coming up against next.
Oh, it's Pontificat Maximus.
Very good.
So, is this... It can't be him. The fight isn't over yet.
This must be the revenge on how to actually make the fight last.
Yeah.
Something he doesn't say much in this fight. And it's another one I haven't done nearly enough.
Oh, we're good.
It's remembering which crystal to run to.
It gives you a time bound. So.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Eh? Okay.
How very Gurlian of him.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. That pattern's gonna get worse later, isn't it?
You know it.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
I hear.
How do you?
Oh. Going to two of them.
Well, one of them gets exploded.
There was actually a hole there.
Yes.
Position, heal thyself.
That seems like a wise idea.
I got a Reyes, don't worry.
Here we go with this again.
Wow, he is really being tough.
Are you sure it's the same guy? I know, I'm just gonna make him even madder. Please?
Or, yeah, that could happen.
I can't believe I didn't die there.
I saw you run to that shrapnel. I was like, oh god, we just lost the healer.
No, there was this tiny little hole that I got hit by a third round.
Yeah.
What could this be? Without Thayrin here, it's kind of hard to tell.
That's okay.
Of course, you can take a wild guess who Thayrin would be thinking. Yeah, that is the reason why I say run it with the trusts at least a couple of times with different people.
Also, I will note, depending on who enters an area first, they'll, even if they're with the same people, they'll give different dialogue options.
I don't know, I didn't know that.
I'd seen them do different things. I didn't realize it was linked to who actually ends up being in the lead.
And I
Okay.
will say, it is really hard to kill a bot. Or, Vana.
Oh.
Because,
You have no idea.
and the fact that, she self-reses during critics.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. I'll give you a little warning. You're gonna want some Kleenex not too much longer.
I want some
This
Kleenex
is not a
now!
surprise.
Thank you, Mentelia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she's not talkable. Boo. What? The fact that I actually looked it up? Wow, these guys are just ripping through my shield. Not a bad thing because it's powering my DPS, but still.
Yeah, they do hit pretty hard.
Hello, Oberon Overlord. Haven't seen you in ages.
Couple of months. Yikes. Oh, I was thinking that this place, you know, with some changes, could make a decent deep dungeon.
Hush you. You're giving Yoshi P ideas.
I'm sure he already has that one.
Ring of Aiming if you'd like.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I would.
And who could this be?
You remember this, right, Tay?
Yes, it is.
Is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons.
Oh, hey then. Really, Amon?
Really? Remember, hide behind the icicles.
You are correct, actually. There are a lot of similarities to the tower fight to this one.
Totally unsurprising, actually.
I know enough of this fight to kind of think my way through it.
Hey, I'm glad you do.
You can kind of figure that one out.
The stage is set.
Which way are you gonna raise up? Don't be in that inner ring.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
Get on his left. Or,
No, don't this.
yeah, that's right. Opposites.
Didn't even see the tell on that one.
It's on what he's doing. You have to actually have him select that. Not that one. Alright.
Curtain Paul.
The crystal or the thing will be falling soon. And this will be another reference. Doesn't she look
Shiva!
familiar? Yeah, more specifically,
Hide!
who was Shiva? Right?
I got Rye. Save your mana.
I'm sorry, I'm very fast on reses.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what her name was. It was Ysael, I think?
Yes.
Ysael.
Yeah. That was essentially her. Once again, get out of the ring.
He gets rescue right.
Good. Because I could not see
Is that
any way
our
they
right
were
or his
pointing.
right? His right.
It's his right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still not that great on that particular cooldown.
Well, we're still live, so
I got lucky on that one the first time.
left.
Get on his left, or get on our left.
Yeah, Arlen's over here.
Feel free to use the limit break.
I'll let Rye do that.
Not a
Where
great
do I-
single target limit break, but okay.
Well, we have no great single target limit breaks here, so. Right, other side.
Get on.
There you go. And other side.
Nope. You.
I go forward.
Yep. That one was easy to parse.
What was that, dear? Yeah.
Get on the right.
Right. Away from the tank buster.
Right side.
Oh, I was clear of that.
He wasn't.
And I just
And now
dinged.
time for story.
I dinged 90.
Lies.
Nice.
Okay then.
Alright, enjoy the story.
Your dreams.
Yes, enjoy.
Your hopes. Your futures. Delusions and lies.
Whee!
We're aiming.
If you want it, need it.
Sure.
Oh dear.
Hmm?
I have my first new materia type. My bags can't take it.
Uh-oh.
We're going to pause here for a second because it is now time to order DoorDash before all the places roll up their sidewalk. What would you like, dear?
You guys had leftover panda food. We had cheese. We had sleazy Mexican tacos last night.
Yep.
You had Mickey D's for lunch yesterday. Don't know really your Starburst.
Yeah, I can do Starbirds. Do you think you could do Starbirds, Rye?
Yeah, it was one of my thoughts for tonight. The other one being Hawaiian.
I think Starbird would be better for me.
Okay.
I will not.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I was starting to think that earlier.
Yeah. You meant well. You were trying to help.
Hmm?
Pass it down. I would like it back so I can monitor chat.
Oh dear. What the heck did they put in my inventory?
Everything.
Yeah, materia 10s.
Yep, 9s
That's why
and
that's why that last thing ended up in my armory chest where I wouldn't have known to find it.
And I've actually got 2 things of healing that I'm going to immediately put on.
Cannot be melded into a piece of equipment past the first advanced materia melding slot. Okay. Advanced. I will have to sort mine out once we're out of here.
Yeah, it's...
And you got a lot of story between that.
Yeah, I bet we do.
Got a lot of cutscenes you're about to go through.
I am not surprised, which is why we're taking care of dinner now. Okay, that'll suck. And I do not have the skill level to meld this, do I? No, I do not! God dang it! I've been so busy working about my combat classes, I've been kind of ignoring my crafting classes for a little bit.
Well, can't we do it for you?
We
If you're...
can, but they're not
crafting
in a
is high
place to do it.
And we
True.
Yeah.
With how much is about to happen, yeah, they're gonna be a little busy.
And I'll be back in a minute.
And I assume that we're going to immediately follow with a trial.
Yeah, you're correct. Which means you're
How's
on
you-
your own.
Well, it depends on how excited you want to be about said trial.
Yeah. And I think that's about as much as we'll say about it.
No spoilers.
That's fine.
Exactly. Yeah, but that is why I said make sure you got your Kleenex.
Got my box right here, which I've been needing all night long.
I'm also excited for y'all to get to the last area as well.
You're gonna need boxes of Kleenex for that one. Boxes upon boxes.
Elpis was already enough.
Yeah, Elpis was lots of screaming about time loops.
Well, I mean, remember Elidibus?
We never saw Elidibus in Elpis, but
When he was telling you, no matter what you do, your actions will not change what happened.
because our actions are already fixed to the timeline.
Yes.
What was, what is, what shall be.
Though I really could have done without helping create Nixes.
And behemoths. And marbles.
And everything.
Remember, use the hand lotion.
I don't think that's gonna help any with that.
No.
Back. And look running anything. Think that you probably make the range.
Yes. And make sure it is the chicken and not the chicken protein. That's Dave's order.
Not in this case, but yes.
Like a week ago, we ordered from this place, and
Actually, yeah, okay.
I was kind of out of it.
So yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of out of it, and I was like, get me a salad. And he's like, okay. So he pulls up the order and smacks the order and doesn't realize that it's for our housemate who likes the chicken, quote-unquote, protein, i.e. vegan chicken. And it's like... I know a lot of... It's good to have options, but a lot of the vegan meat-like products tend to have stuff in it that I'm allergic to, and I don't dare take the chance if I don't know what's in it. So, yeah, I love my allergies.
We got a vegetarian in our family, and my uncle used to love giving him total grief. I didn't climb my way up the food chain just to eat rat food.
Okay, we ready for this?
Almost. People should eat what they want and that fits with their diet. It's when you force them into something that they don't want and shouldn't have that's the real problem. And that works both ways.
He's an old fogey that's in the old ways of things. Don't do this, you can't have that, you know. We used to look at him and go, you do realize there's options out there, right? Like, we're not stuck back in the caveman days where we have to be stuck in one particular way. We have too many options now. I said, plus some people can't even eat or do that what you want them anyway.
Yeah.
Certain things act up my condition, so I don't eat or drink or do them for the simple fact. So.
Yeah, I remember reading this one story. This guy who was dating a lady, they ended up having to break up because of this.
Ouch.
Is that he brought them over to his mom's house for dinner, and his mom, despite being told that she was allergic to fish, kept trying to shove fish down her gullet.
Oh.
And she ended up in the hospital because of it.
Yeah, I hate those kinds.
I am very
There's
thankful.
no such thing as allergies.
Yes, there is. In fact, allergies are on the rise. Thank you very much. Just waiting for Rye to come back so we can start.
I said I was back.
Okay, let's go hit cinematics. We've got about half an hour before food shows.
Have fun.
Indeed.
Yeah. I'll put out flourish. One last bottle. Yeah. Nope. Whole cider's gone.
Oh no.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to him.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Do you recall your days as Hermes?
Yeah.
How would you know that name?
Because we met in Opus, you dumbass.
Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emet-Selch. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them, no matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this Ethereal Sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis. How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amira in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake, my life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution. That is my truth, my answer to the question, and yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way?
No, Bo, it's the way you chose.
After all these years. Is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Van Damme, still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Oh, dear.
Is that Arcee?
Thought I recognized the voice.
Yeah.
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall, and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist.
Oh,
But
dear.
to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'll do what must be done.
Okay.
And what might that be? My wish is all but granted. To die and take you all with me.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise, I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Asahi was a piece of work. I will not cry for him.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Wow.
We meet again, Vana.
Yeah. So the second one is tempting.
I see. Thou didst journey under Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Ethereal, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, You walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark! Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you does crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back.
For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
Hey then.
Avat? Fanat? We're coming to save you.
During this quest and when using the Trust System scenario mode, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of Scions. Some of these allies' roles will differ from those you are normally able to select.
Interesting.
Additionally, you may now enter the Etioscope with a party of NPC avatars.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to pause here for dinner.
Yeah, no way you're gonna be able to finish that time before dinner gets there.
No, dinner's already
Dinner's
here.
here.
I actually had to mute my mic because of all the clanging and stuff going on in the kitchen.
Ah.
So I'm going to throw the pre-show on for now, and we'll be back probably at about 8:30, and we shall deal with Eidolon. At this point, I think the world's best choice is to actually destroy Eidolon and free Avat, and let them continue the proper cycle.
We'll see if that's the way that works.
Yeah. And my 1 slot remaining in inventory.
That's
Pray
the problem.
for me.
I'm at 0.
Well,
In fact, I'm at negative.
The fact that they're actually letting us do this trial as a trust is very interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be back in about an hour. Or half an hour, 45 minutes-ish, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
See you then.
Word here, especially with my inventory.
Yeah, my inventory's kind of hurting too. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're back from dinner. Salad was consumed, minus the bacon. Boo.
Yeah.
If I'm going to sin, give me bacon to sin with, please. Doing a quick small talk while we wait for folks to gather.
Who first?
Starting with Graha.
Never, in the past, present, or future, have I found only happiness. To live is to be ever beset by hardships great and small. Yet it is in adversity we find the strength to strive for the next moment of peace, and the next, no matter what trials we face. By this strength have the will of the gods been defied, and the fortunes of men been forever changed. May it be so again this day.
Estinian?
What? Surprised to hear me and love mentioned in the same breath? I've not a heart of stone. Even in my darkest hour, there are people I cared for. Mentors, comrades, that mad woman who gave her life for us. And you and Alphino threw my eyes off a bridge. I've never known peace since.
I find it interesting he used the term his eyes.
Yes.
I'm wondering if some of Nidhogg's soul remains with him.
Let's kind of hope not, and maybe kind of hope so.
We have a new guildie who's currently in the middle of Dunmeg, and suddenly, out of nowhere, we get this, they made the frog hot! What is going on?
Yeah, actually, I will agree with that one.
But yeah, I think part of Nidhogg's soul still remains with him, just in more of a purified, pure form, instead of the ball of rage.
Well, in a manner of speaking, justice has been done.
Yes, yes it has. And, no offense, Estinian, we know you love. You fought like a madman to save your friends. If that's not love, I don't know what is. Alfie?
I'm just suddenly remembering the comics that someone did of when he's recovering and being, shall we say, tortured by Emeric.
Emeric fussing over him like he was a little baby in the sick bed.
Yes. They were so sweetly done, and
yeah,
you can just say, yeah, I see this happening. If strength is the courage to confront your failings and accept that you are worthy of another chance, to rise from the ashes while fire still burns, bloodied but unbowed,
then my friends have made me strong.
Yeah.
I'll say. Emmett Selk called us incomplete. Pitiful creatures, he said. Maybe we are. Pain, grief, fear, they walk with us wherever we go. But we prove to him that we deserve to live, and we'll prove to Heidelin, Metian, to the universe itself if we must. Husbando.
Should we bring our singular talents to bear as one, even gods may fall.
He gave me something different.
Really?
Quote, methinks we possess a surfeit of healers. What class am I? So perhaps I shall call upon mine our Ember Carbuncle in lieu of celestial blessings.
Wait, what?
Yes. During AAR, he actually used a carbuncle.
True.
Fear not, for unity and camaraderie doth strength arise. Not my choice of magics. Interesting. He says he's willing to trade classes.
Mm-hmm.
Stola?
Hold on. Nevertheless, I prithee throw myself not into peril, lest our curative resources be spent. Okay.
From the ruins of a sundered paradise did she rise, to grant the star new life. As it will, long has she labored to guide her children. Make no mistake, this trial puts in proof to Heidelin's own faith. And Thancred.
We'll want to do this one twice. Pain and despair, we're old friends. I've lost count of the times I've cursed my own powerlessness. But it's the blessed moments in between that I choose to hold in my heart. Memories and possibilities. I fight to keep those things alive. Venthylia and Reen, to say nothing of you lot, I know, I would never settle for less. Now let's see if it actually allows me while I'm under level. Nope, it's the same. I was expecting him to say something else if you were tank.
Well,
like Urianger did.
Right now, there's only technically 2 tank-capable people, and Graha is actually set up initially as Black Mage.
Yeah.
For healing, we have 2 dedicated healers.
True.
And me. The question is, what do I want to do this as? Tempted to do this as Reaper.
Pick something that will make a mono proud. I mean, taking a look at that design again.
Yeah.
Don't really have any outfits for that at the moment.
And 2 Dragoons is not necessarily the best choice. Oh, decisions. I mean, I could do it as warrior, but... What do you guys think? What class should I go in as?
It's me. I did it as Dragoon, but that's because I was speedrunning the story.
Let's go as Dragoon. It's what I'm most comfortable with.
Okay.
We're gonna have to disband party, though. Well, actually, I want to try something.
Well, since we're in separate instances, probably not.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that,
Okay, then. Yeah, we'll have to split up. I'm not showing in there. Sniff.
Thing is Yeah, two Dragoons. I don't know if that's a good match. I also find it interesting that it is considered a level 89 duty, so... A second melee would be good. I'm undecided! Fisherman! I can't actually do fishing, it just won't let me do this. Yeah. I'm level 90 fisher and it won't let me take on Heidelin with my fishing pole! Oh my gosh, I am out of glamour prisms. How did... Yeah. Wow. I didn't even notice that. Oh dear.
Sorry?
Okay. I guess Dragoon it is. Sorry, Estinian. I'm gonna try and out Dragoon you.
You may try.
Are you ready?
Not really.
Have fun.
And no spare choices.
Though it is tempting to go in as a healer to watch him work his carbuncle magic.
Yeah, both Urianger and Graha are being considered all-arounders in this.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
Generally the regular. Okay. Try clicking them on and off.
Oh, I'm inside. You. I told you, I asked if you were ready.
And I said not really.
Well, I'm waiting for you. She isn't attacking just yet. I'll wait for you to get past the city. So I will do this. Clean up my head a little.
That is so Amano.
Also, notice the music.
Oh yes. It's been that this entire time. Ever since she showed up.
Burning for battles. Sustaining most damage that would normally result in a KO will instead ignite the will to live. It's a
With
form...
2 charges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. This due to your indomitable strength of will allows you to withstand incapacitating damage a certain number of times. One or more party members are new to this duty. Yeah, okay, that is not the same
Yeah.
notice. Ready?
Are we ready?
Heidelin, Hero's Mantle, armed with a Hero's Blade.
The strength of will to alter man's fate.
Okay. Go-getters.
Changeable. May the test continue.
Hero's Radiance. Oh, that's familiar.
gonna stack or not?
And now this.
I have no idea. They don't seem to be stacking. Aim distance, and then...
Ow! That was one stack.
Ow.
I am so pulling my rotation all over the place.
Oh, come on!
By blade. Crystals of light, to me.
Yes, what is she planning?
Oh dear. The elements in perfect
The
alignment.
song of creation's end. The sorrow of hope's demise. Think. Find your way in the darkness.
Really? Why are you going over there? Really?
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. When you are resolved,
That would have been better if I didn't. Thank you, I'll say.
Yeah. Thank you, I'll say.
light unyielding. Refulgence eternal. You are directed.
Okay, that's what that is.
Hold still.
Uh-oh.
KO'd.
How
Not
many
sure.
times? All three, or?
I have to restart.
Okay, all three.
The thing
I've gone
is I
through
was
2.
looking at it going, I should have been fine with that.
Yeah, my first one was. Guys.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
A change of arms.
This is the reason why I said you're on your own.
Ow. They keep not. And there goes me. I'm not seeing that one.
Okay, I'm at a 2-stack vulnerability and I'm not sure why.
Okay. Oh.
By blade!
Did I hit the wall? I think I hit the electric fence.
Oh.
Hyvelin, you are not joking around, are you?
Have you the strength of will
Interesting.
to
You get a
alter
3-stack of
man's
that buff this time.
Uh-huh.
Well, considering you are preparing for the end of the world,
change of arms. May the test continue.
Yeah, I must be just not sure the tell there.
I am entirely uncertain. My main comfort is Alphinaud is struggling as much as I am with it.
Fair enough.
Light unyielding.
Oh, darn it. I never see that. Okay, good. Those two are taking, or stacking.
By blade!
Not sure what the tell on all that is.
Dang it. Mirage, but not the other.
By blade! Crystals of light, to me.
Okay, I'm back on the crystals.
Yeah. one of the things that got me last time.
The sorrow and hope's demise.
Allison! Just totally killed herself. She had the stack marker on her. Everyone stacked on her, and then she cord to cord out of there. Oh god, that was pure comedy.
Children, and never look back.
Oh, this sequence.
And you are resolved.
Ha! Do I beat Allison? The answer is yes.
Thy crystal's light.
Okay, I see what's going on there, and there's not much I can do about it. That's almost a guaranteed KO on me.
It's a really powerful looking stack. Okay. That looks dangerous.
By blade.
Oh boy. That is scary.
Okay, there's a triple stack in there.
Yes. What it is a repeating.
Oh.
It's kind of like
Akmorn.
yeah, it's a stacking version of Aquamorn. Yep, I did that one wrong.
Yeah, what's killing me is I'm not getting heals in time.
I'm getting double hits that you just can't live through them.
And these waves of light are not pretty.
No! Ow, 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 ow. That one flipped me. Oh, hey, a normal stack. That's an M.
Ow. And that's a dead.
Oh, no!
At like 10%.
Yeah.
I got hit by an invulnerability stack and then immediately KO'd again.
Oh. I will wait for you.
Yeah, sorry. This might take a bit.
Yes, it will. It's not a short fight.
She was
This is not like taking down Baby Ifrit.
No, this is not a Baby Ifrit fight.
That one kind of goes fast.
Change of arms. May the test continue.
I might have flushed some of the adrenaline out of my system by the time you're done.
I'm so missing my rotations. It's funny.
By blade.
I will note that I now have a 4 stack of no KO.
Yeah, I wonder how high it goes. But obviously you're getting one per attempt, or one extra per attempt. You start at like
almost hit the electric fence there.
Don't do that. It's not your friend.
No, it is not my friend.
Crystals of light, to me. I will not hold back.
Interesting that they start with fire.
Yeah.
The song of creation's end. The sorrow of hope's demise. Think. Find your way in the darkness.
This was one spot where being a bird was slightly handy, so because I could keep shooting the crystals while everyone else was cowering in the corner.
Makes sense.
I'm just kind of looking at a couple of them going, "You're ranged, stop that." Foxfire. He thinks a surfeit of healers may be appropriate in this engagement. Yeah.
Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Yeah, I've noticed that one of the things that was kind of getting me is that I was taking a lot of damage that you couldn't avoid and not getting healed in time.
Generally, the healing was being very fast for me, it's just I kept getting double hits. And the second one kills you. That's the first trustable raid.
Well, technically there's one other one in-game, but you only get access to it once. Yeah, that would have killed me right there.
Yep. Yeah, that was one of the things that would tend to kill me. So what's the other trustable?
The other trustable is actually part of the Bosja line.
Okay.
Inside Sid's memory. It's how you get access to...
Yeah.
Memoriam Rylea is you initially do it as a solo duty.
Right. And that combo tends to get me. Because I see all the AoEs going down and my instinct is to scatter away. Even though she's in the middle of the get close mechanic. Oh, how quaint. A regular stack.
Oh, that's usually what's been killing me, is regular stacks.
Yeah, I know. It's just after that Uncorn stack, just...
Yeah.
Doesn't feel quite as scary. Even though that one is probably more damage overall. Yeah, I originally saw that triple stack marker and I was going, what the, yeah, that one. I'm going, what the heck? And yeah, then it starts repeating itself. I'm going, oh. That's what they're telling us. And I don't know, have you had a good chance to see the red stack marker yet?
Yes, I have. It looks like
it's a two-person stack. It's a stack marker that is in red, and if you are close enough to it so you can get an angle on it, you'll see there's like 2 red balls orbiting on it. And basically the two tanks go in and stack.
Yeah, I figured it was
and Thancred. Which is why we as non-tanks in this haven't been having to deal with it at all. It's just stay away, the 2 tanks will handle it.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that part's always nasty. Set up for that and then flee out of the way of those darn waves. One of them clipped me and nearly killed me. Yeah, and I need to remember the stay in the circle while the rest of the trust scatters idea.
Yeah, it's kind of a melee way of handling things.
That too is just, the rest of the crust scatters nicely, but doesn't necessarily leave a gap for you. Halfway to limit break 2. By the time you hit limit break 2, it might be worth doing.
Yeah.
This should not last long enough for a limit break 3.
Unless I hit the electric fence.
Don't do that. It hurts. I was going to say it may not even last long enough for limit break 2, but
I'm up to 5 stacks now. Oh, I feel like an idiot.
Usually this is how I'm feeling about it, because I'm failing while you're getting through on like the first try. I'm amazed I got through the second one. How long did it take a look at the recording? I think I may have actually still had a spare death on me when I got through. Which is pretty cool.
Sorry guys! I've been full of fail tonight.
No. You were full of floor tank.
Yes, I am playing a Dragoon, so...
You were full of floor tank, and that last one was definitely a Dragoon death.
I think I've hit the electric fence, twice now tonight? Maybe 3 times?
You've mentioned it at least twice, yes.
I'm not showing my Uber gaming skills, I'll tell you that.
You're showing your Uber Dragoon skills. I mean, every time you hit the electric fence, Estinian is looking over at you and going, I taught him that.
Yeah, it is seriously not an easy fight.
Good Lord, no! I'm still getting rid of the adrenaline.
And here the other night, I was telling Action and G how I was getting frustrated in the game in the fact that...
Not enough challenge, yes.
Not enough challenge for me, considering that I cannot seem to find a static worth raiding with. And I don't... And every experience I've had with the pugs have been poor.
Well, here's your new hill to climb. Get through this fight without a death.
Yeah, I'm going to probably sit here and practice this one a while.
I don't blame you.
And to think,
One thing we've
this
seen
is
like
the
two
easy
new.
mode of the fight.
Yeah, and just think we've seen 2 new Merkers in this. I'll bet you they show up in the Alliance raids.
Oh, hands down.
Crystals of light, to me.
One of the reasons to kind of crawl through the game and go through all the raids as you hit them is that way you get introduced to the new mechanic Merkers one at a time.
The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow and hope's demise.
One other thing I could occasionally do during this stage of course, was to put dots on the other crystals. Just to give them that little bit of damage while we were busy with others. The joys of non-melee. The pains of non-melee is dying to all the mechanics you weren't watching.
Yeah.
And just think, there's one more after this.
Well, dungeon, at least.
No, one more dungeon and one more trial.
Oh boy.
Of course.
Yeah, that trial.
Uh-oh.
This has nothing on that trial.
I am bummed they got rid of the Dragoon Tether. I can no longer watch panicking melee trying to break it now in the Alliance raids.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a good tether. Don't run away. And notice the effect when this fades.
No, 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 no. This
Wings.
is my Dragoon. This is my Dragoon. Alice, that was a waste.
Yeah, well.
I wasn't fast enough on the button. I'm sorry.
Light unyielding.
That's the out. Of course, I know I'm watching a few seconds behind. At least I'm supposed to know this.
Of course, you could always just switch your autos over. Don't forget to occasionally jump up and down so it doesn't auto-log you out.
Yep,
Or click
I
on
did
the
that
screen.
a minute or two ago.
Okay. Sorry this is taking so long. Sorry, I'm such a dragoon. I keep jumping into the electric fence.
I think that may be the entire reason why I only took 2 tries. Lack of the electric fence.
High or low?
Ow. I'm gonna die here.
Ooh. Yep. Those things tend to get me a lot. By the way, Limit Break 1 is available. Succumb not to fear. You're not making it very easy.
Yeah, well.
I admit I had a similar thought during the fight.
Light unyielding.
Half charge on Limit Break 2.
By blade.
No, don't follow me! Thank you! Oh my gosh.
And it looked like you had at least a couple of deaths left on the buff.
At last, man has the strength to.
Now it's time for you to get your tissues out.
You did not make that easy.
Oh.
And Alice say that limit break was mine. Deal with it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
There are speech bubbles.
Yes, there are. But I've got 18 minutes left, so.
Same here.
I'll say, I hope that'll suffice.
I never thought we'd end up fighting Heidelin herself. A battle that would go down in history, were there anyone but us to tell the tale.
Okay,
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
No, you're not. More tissue. Much more.
Are we sure we're going to be up for the buns?
No! This can't be happening!
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporets. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mother Crystal, our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope, as goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Lo, I knew failure after failure. By recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Azum, yes? As Heidelin, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the Ethereal Sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azum's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
We will find our way, Vana.
Yes.
Of this, I have no doubt, for yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
Yeah. He's free now. That's the important part.
Yeah. Oh, if you insist.
Stola? Far be it from me to refute Heidelin's own words. Even if her actions were neither kind nor just, we can yet give them a nobler meaning. We can make her faith in the salvation of mankind.
She and Heidelin were two of a kind, weren't they? Full of love for the star and its people, always holding the hope for our future.
Graha?
If Dynamis is ruled by emotion, perhaps prayer has more tangible results than I suspected, albeit ones that are not always obvious to us. In which case, we may hope that Heidelin's wishes continue to move the hearts of men as they set forth time and time again. "'Tis fortunate that Fortunaw hath kept Livingway apprised of our progress. We require the Lopert's aid more than ever."
Dinian?
A bit small for a welcoming party, but I've never been one for crowds.
Yeah, we
Really,
noticed.
that's all you have to say?
Well, let's be honest. It's probably best because if there was a crowd here, he would immediately just disappear to the background, and yeah, we'll have to get Tataru to go find him again. I will keep Heidelin's word in my heart as a talisman and a lodestone both.
She has given us all she can. We must share what we know with Father and the Loperts at once, that it not go to waste.
Thank goodness. I would have never forgiven myself if any of you had come to harm. Oh, you have no idea. Thayrin, Rylea, did you meet Heidelin? Pray, how is she?
Resting.
Yeah.
Oh, more cities. And here we go, randomly out of voicing again. I am glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls, deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you.
The fluctuations in your aether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened?
Everything.
I met Heidelin. Peace.
Mm-hmm. You mean to say Heidelin is...
Gone.
No, there's no time for our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteon, and it's the last thing we do.
Oh, it is the last thing I'll do.
Hush! If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. A fancy navigatory, that one.
To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars. You're determined to see this through. We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse: the moon and Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no Exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit. I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause.
With that settled, may I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Hydaelyn is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we need a day or so to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it.
You can chart a course through the Sea of Stars in a single day? Gods. Shall we hit above ground and for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap?
Yes, a nap would be good. I am done playing with the electric fence.
Shocking.
I can't feel my fingertips.
Well, that was a quick trip upstairs.
Yeah, well, I can't feel my fingertips. I can't feel the tips of my ears either. It's all tingly and numb and,
If you need help, I can feel the tip of your fingers.
No, you'll try and light them on fire. It never works.
If it did, I bet you'd feel it.
Debatable at the moment. Oy.
Yes.
Oh, and Rye?
Yes.
Anytime you get frustrated with a dungeon from here on out, because I'm clearing it and you're not, you can take it and stuff it. What was that? That was kind of... The mic is cutting out. It doesn't like you're squealing. But yeah, you did far better with that encounter than I did, and I face planted pretty dang hard. We're ignoring you, Mr. Locked Box.
You did not face plant. You just perked your bum on the electric fence.
Way too many times.
Yeah.
Ojika, we need to use the nap room. I can't feel my toes.
Aha! I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the Ethereal Sea. Oh dear. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings?
I can't feel my fingers or my toes or my ears. Does that count?
Well, have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records.
Gee. Thanks. Love you too, you little snot.
Definitely a Charlian.
Yeah.
First and foremost, it is about the knowledge.
Bed, sleep. Why am I sleeping with my helmet on? Oh, right, I can't feel my face. Never mind.
Ahaha.
Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Fast within your arms.
The question is was
Hope's
that our
legacy.
dream? Or was that Hades' dream?
Now the voice was Hythlodaeus.
Yeah. Who Hythlodaeus was talking to.
Emmett.
Hades.
Yeah.
Just a second. Ojika, do you have anything to say? Ask about Andron. Oh, okay. He's just repeating about the.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hi,
Time for a
Tataru.
break, don't you think?
I didn't see you there. A great many of the helping hands that delivered the adamantite are still here in Charlian, and I, for one, couldn't be happier. Between the Aetherburner being refurbished, supplies to be transported, and the means to be prepared, we all need the assistance we can get. Even Lord Amanalaine has been doing his part, albeit at a snail's pace. Still, it's the thought that counts. But a bit more effort wouldn't go amiss. Yeah. Do we want to pause here and switch to the buns?
This
I
would be a
think
good
so.
time to do it.
Yeah. And I'm thinking on Monday when we come back, we go through the class quests.
I would agree with that.
What's your...
Especially since I'm very close to 90 now.
Yeah, if you're that close to 90, we might as well do the class quests all the way through, and that should get you to 90 when we hit the 90 class quest.
Oh, yes.
And that will probably open up our relic gear.
Ooh.
If you're talking about the blue gear that you get, that's still connected to the main storyline, not the...
Okay. Because last time you had to get all the job or role quests done to get access to the relic at a certain point in the story. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, stop the stream, switch obs over for the buns, and then we'll work on more Crystal Tower stuff.
So we need to go have lunch. Or dinner. It's late. Dinner.
But we had dinner. I'm confused. Dragona's confused. Gudrun's
Just follow me.
Okay, I'm following.
I'll find the only good eating establishment around here.
Okay, fine.
Eventually.
I'm sorry. I'm still discombobulated from, yeah.
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just wait till you get to the next zone.
Oh, hush you.
Is that where we find out Richard Dreyfuss is a space alien?
Yeah, that was a gut punch. Imagine getting that gut punch every 10 minutes.
Shush you. I need a drink.
Just one?
Yeah, this one right here. That was good. I think I'll have another.
You want any jelly donuts to go with that?
Yeah, please, and thank you. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes or a little less. Once I get everything switched over, we'll do something nice and relaxing, like opening, and hopeful, like opening the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.